Good morning. Somehow we have made it through to the last day in New Orleans. And I realized this morning, by the time we all get home, there's probably going to be our liver standing at the front door saying, we need to talk. Because holy cow. But we're going to have an awesome time in San Diego, just hyping up my own hometown. So thank you, everyone, for being here. If you're in this room, I either have dirt on you, or I paid you, or you're a first-time attendee and have no idea that you didn't have to show up at 9:30 in the morning. Okay, so let's cover a couple quick things. Live streaming. Hello, friends, live streaming. If you guys didn't know, we added that this year. So it was a really cool idea based on the fact that you guys, we're a super unique group. Like, we have weird stay patterns. A lot of y'all don't stay on property because you work at hotels, so our pickup isn't awesome. We need a lot of space. We take a lot of room space. So last year we thought, we don't really need as big of a main room if we can live stream. So that's what we added this year. So if you haven't had a chance to go down there, it's a great opportunity. Talked to some friends this morning and they're like, yeah, gonna go knock out some emails. It's a great place to be. So if you want to go check that out, please go downstairs. Leave. No, just kidding. We introduced live Q&A this year. So I'm going to say now, and maybe you'll hear me say it again later, please fill out surveys. The reason that we change and adopt and try different things in the program is because of your feedback. This is not stuff that's thought out in a silo. We literally take every survey. We read them painstakingly because we need to know what our members want. It's really important. So when you get the survey, please read it. We introduced live Q&A. Vikram taught us how exciting that was yesterday. So I think we'll keep that back. Silent auction, another new super great idea that Lena came up with. It's downstairs in the HEDNA Lounge. So as you guys know, as Chris went through our financials yesterday, we are a non-for-profit 100%. And let me tell you, we know how to take up an open bar tab. So any money that we get is coming right back into the association. So the silent auction was a great way to kind of, Lena said, hey, let's see if the hoteliers in our community will donate, and then we can take that money. So this is all going right to our bottom line. It's going to help all the plans and things that we have for the future. The HEDNA Studio, another incredible idea that was birthed out of, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm struggling. I'm gonna get there. Can I lay down? Okay, I'm like, who needs chairs? Can't we just have like a couch? So the HEDNA Studio is another great opportunity. If you want to know more, talk to Leanne, because I got nothing on that right now. Okay, we have had panel, okay, I also did these slides at 11:30 last night, so I can't totally remember everything that's in here. So you're seeing it with me for the first time. Kind of true, not true. So we've got, this is, in my head, sounded really clever, is like lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. So there you go, panels, firesides, and HEDNA Lounge. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. But to that point, the lounge, it's a great, another place to network, and we want to make sure that we call out another idea that we had this year was to kind of have the opportunity for companies to engage with our members. So we've got SiteMinder, Directful, and Travelport who are down in the room. So please take an opportunity to meet with them. It looks like they'll do a jig for you in the back. Thanks, James. So thank you to those guys for being here. Let's see, what else did I write down? Trends, we covered trends yesterday. All you nerds love trends. We love trends. Everybody's with their phones, taking the pictures, because that's who we are. We had a spicy B2B conversation yesterday. And we got to network, which is my excuse for why my stuff wasn't done. How fun is that, right? Like, this is why I personally got involved in HEDNA, and April said it so good yesterday. She's like, this is where I got to geek out. This is my nerds, and I love being in an environment where other people have the same odd passions. We learned this morning what XML was. I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? Sorry. Which is master. There we go, extensible markup language. April for the win. And we're still gonna forget. That's what's awesome, even though we've heard it like 3 times. So that was all yesterday. You guys were all here, and if you didn't remember after the hand grenades last night, now we know. Okay, so now this is another fun term. Nobody who's a part of Flow can answer. Does anybody know what Flow stands for? Future. Yeah! What's next? Future leaders of HEDNA. Yay! So when you see this term, it is not us misspelling the word flow. It is not us replacing a W for an H. What this is the future leaders of HEDNA. Donnie and Lisa, who are in the back, have been instrumental in kicking this program off and really supporting it. And part of what we've done, oh yeah, see, there you go. I did it in case I forgot. No, just kidding. Look, I actually had to think. I can't believe I figured out how to automate. This is awesome. Okay, I do want to invite up our friend Nadia. She's from Cloudbeds, and just kind of have a conversation with her. So the Future Leaders of HEDNA program, really what it's designed to do is for folks who want to get their toe and get more involved. As we mentioned yesterday, we are voted on members of the board. Everybody votes us in. And Nadia came to us. When was your first HEDNA?
Paris. 2 years ago.
Wow. Okay,
yes.
So you attended Paris and then kind of were like, this is the coolest place ever. I've got to get more involved.
Yes. Yeah, essentially, pretty much. I mean, I attended Paris and I didn't know many people. I was new to the industry, so I had at the time my first timer sticker now on the badge.
Now you're an OG.
Now I know everybody. No, almost.
That's awesome. Okay, so then were you nominated in? Were you, like, how did you get involved with Future Leaders? Did you know about it? I'm guessing Sebastian might have told you a little something.
He might have mentioned it. He tends to know what happens at HEDNA, so he was saying this is a great program. You should think about it. And I mean, it was a great idea. I think the networking element of it, like we're gathering a great group of people with future leaders and getting the chance to speak to people, getting to know them a bit more in like smaller groups. So I think that was a big attraction. And also how to get more involved in the industry.
Awesome.
We have here great sessions, like everybody was fired up yesterday.
Yes. And if you didn't notice, Nadia was helping us kind of, I mean, as nominal as it sounds, super important, pass around the mic. We just want to make sure that we're getting exposure to our future leaders. By definition, we hope they will be the future leaders of HEDNA. Go figure, clever, right? And so part of it that was a really cool thing that was kicked off was our mentee-mentor program. So what that meant was people in the mentee program were signed up with people who agreed to be as mentors. There was no qualification. I mean, well, that's not totally true. So we let some rando off the street. Like, do you want to be a mentor? You had to obviously be involved in HEDNA, have attended HEDNA, and people were matched. So tell us about your experience with that.
Yes, so I was a mentee. I'm not yet qualified to be a mentor, but maybe one day. And I got matched with Klaus, and it was an amazing experience. I mean, we're still talking now. The program is meant to last only 6 months, but we're still meeting every month and chatting. And I think it's a great opportunity to, like kind of take a step back, maybe, think about your career long term, like have somebody from the industry that knows the ins and outs of it and is able to guide you and advise you and almost like keep you accountable at the same time because you have these meetings in the calendar. So now you need to think about it. You need to prepare.
Yep.
And I really encourage everybody to sign up.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to have open nominations again. So if you're interested in being a mentor or a mentee, what we ask of you is a call every month-ish. We will please send your desire to be a part of that to info@hedna.org, and we will put that together. But could not have been done without Lisa and Donnie. Sincerely, thank you guys for your hard work in putting this together. Thank you to all of our mentees who are part of the program. You have graduated, so I will ceremoniously hand you a. There you go. Thank you, Nadia. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Okay, so what other nonsense do I have? Get involved. That's a good one. So like we said yesterday, with April and I talked about, we are only as good as our members, and we only know what you guys would like us to do directionally. So help us out. Get involved. There is no talked to another friend last night, and they were like, I want to do this, but how much time? And I'm like, we can make you fit somewhere. We all have enough knowledge, and 30 minutes a month. Okay, it's a little bit more than that, but we'd love for you to get involved because you are the reason that we're all here. Okay, initiatives and disciplines. So we walked through those. This is going to be our big focus for next year, which is why we need you to get involved. I will mention again, even though Chris talked about it yesterday, Munich is locked and loaded for June 4th of this coming year. And then we'll be in San Diego, but that's next year. Bring your flip-flops. And if we bring this cold weather, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay, webinars. The content doesn't end here. So that's what you've heard us talk about from studios and everything else. The content continues. We will have webinars. If you have ideas, come to us and talk to us. We also will be looking to have a conference in Bangkok. HEDNA University. Chris covered this yesterday. It is his passion project. You guys, it's going to be incredible. So stay really attuned to that. And we will never stop by thanking and appreciating our annual sponsors. We are nothing without you. So thank you to all of our annual sponsors. When you're having one too many, this is the reason why. You can tell where my brain is this morning. Because I'm in charge of the clock usually, and I can't cut off 3 minutes myself, I'm cutting myself off. I'm going to welcome up Ben from Priceline, who is going to get us started this morning. Yay, Ben!